Hey everybody, Greg McCoy here with Muscle Nutrition. I'm here again for this week's question and answer video. For those of you that didn't see the last one, I'll be taking questions via the Muscle Nutrition Facebook page and answering to the public so that you can get your question answered and everybody can learn right along with you. So I won't waste any time. Let's go ahead and get started. I've got 5 questions to answer for this week. We'll start with Akshay. Akshay asks, how do I get abs in 1 month? Now, I think you may have been joking around, Akshay, because that sounds like a pretty fast amount of time, but it is possible. Given you have a decent level of body fat, getting abs in a month is totally doable. It can be uncomfortable because it takes a lot of work and a lot of dieting, but it can be done. So what I would recommend for you, Akshay, is to limit your carbohydrates. For breakfast, I want you to eat 6 egg whites and a cup of oatmeal. And that's the only carbs you're going to eat all day, is that 1 cup of oatmeal. The rest of the day, you'll eat 5 more meals, 3 of which will be an iso muscle shake, which is the whey protein isolate. It's only protein, no carbs, no fat. It'll really help lean you out and maintain all the muscle that you've built. And then the other 2 remaining meals will be chicken and a green vegetable. So you'll have egg whites and oatmeal for breakfast, a shake for meal 2, chicken and green veggies for meal 3, a shake for meal 4, chicken and green veggies for meal 5, and another shake before bed. And do 45 minutes of cardio a day, and train with weights 4 days a week, and you will have abs in 1 month. Alright, these next 2 questions kind of go hand in hand. Azim asks, what is the best steroid for a heavyweight trainer? And Ali says, how can I gain a lean body without taking supplements? And my answer for both of these is the most anabolic thing that you're going to find is in the grocery store. Food is the most anabolic thing. Steroids is kind of a touchy subject, so I'm not going to get into it. But you can take someone that is on anabolic steroids and does not know how to eat, and someone that is not on steroids and knows how to eat, and the person that knows how to eat will be bigger and stronger almost every time, hands down. The most anabolic thing you can find is in the grocery store, and we're talking about lean proteins, chicken, lean meats, egg whites, complex carbohydrates like potatoes, sweet potatoes, brown rice, oatmeal, healthy fats, avocados, nuts. That's where you're going to do your growing, is in the gym and in the kitchen. So my best advice to you, if you're looking for a quick fix, is forget it, learn how to eat, and you'll be much better off. Alright, I'm going to tackle these next 2 questions at the same time because they're very similar in nature. The first one comes from Joy. Joy asks and says, I am an 18-year-old and I want a perfect ripped body. I'm in high school. I'm very busy with school, sports, and the gym. How can I gain strength and mass and get a ripped body? And then Samit says that he wants to know a good training program for an endo-meso office worker with a busy schedule. So, you know, both of these questions are around gaining muscle, losing body fat with not a lot of time. And the good thing is you can do this with not a lot of time. You just really have to rely on good nutrition. You know, as long as you're getting in, you know, you can do up to, I would say, 3 protein shakes in a day and try to get in 3 solid meals too, and you'll have your protein covered for the day. As far as the getting ripped part, just limit your carbohydrates. You know, maybe limit, you know, Joy, you're a high school athlete, so you're going to want to eat carbohydrates probably at every square meal that you do. So, you know, your breakfast would probably be egg whites and oatmeal, maybe a little bit of fruit. Lunch would be chicken and a sweet potato, a little bit of veggies, and probably about the same thing for dinner. Whereas Submit, if you're in an office and sitting still all day, you know, I'd recommend that you skip the sweet potatoes with those whole food meals, and then get your protein and shakes in 2-3 times a day in between meals to make sure you're getting enough protein in. And then training is the hard part on a schedule because you got to eat whether you're busy or not. So just making sure you're having meals, you can do that. Training and finding time for the gym on a busy schedule is what's hard. So this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to take this question a little more in depth, and I'm going to write a blog post on a 3-day-a-week training program. So you're only in the gym 3 days a week, and I think if you follow this in a time investment of about 6 hours a week, you'll be able to gain strength and gain muscle. So I'm going to tag you guys in this video so you guys can watch out for that blog post to come next week. I'll post it to the Facebook page, and you guys can check it out, and anyone else that has a similar busy schedule that wants a 3-day-a-week training split that they can follow. And that's about all we have for this week. So like I said, these are weekly question and answer videos. I'm answering just about anything and everything, so throw them at me and we'll make sure that your question gets answered. Talk to you soon.